Roman PRO-515 Ultra Multi-Use Construction Adhesive is a hybrid polymer-based product. It can seal and bond a variety of substrates such as rigid panels, steel, wood, glass, drywall, concrete, stone and more. It is a multi-purpose adhesive that comes in 20-ounce sausage packs, available with applicator guns and various nozzles as well. Originally, PRO-515 was formulated to replace mechanical fasteners in the manufacturing process of different types of industries. It had to have enough strength and flexibility to bond together trucks and commercial vehicles for 15 to 20 years in the field. Most traditional adhesives would rarely, if ever, show the same level of strength or flexibility. They would often be too brittle or too hard to use and hazardous by generating toxic fumes. Even though PRO-515 is initially an industrial adhesive, its combination of strength, flexibility and grab, as well as its one-component chemistry, makes it easy for everyone to use and create strong, durable bonds. That's how we had a new vision for its use. PRO-515 will become the next builder's best buddy. What are the advantages of using PRO-515? It combines superior strength and flexibility with high grab. It is waterproof, paintable, versatile for interior and exterior. It has excellent stay white properties. It is also easy to apply and it has a low VOC formula. PRO-515 can have some disadvantages too. It can require a gun with more thrust than traditional silicons, especially in cold weather. PRO-515 isn't as strong as a two-component structural epoxy adhesive. PRO-515 is strong enough to be the perfect option to substitute mechanical systems like welding, screwing and nailing. This will help decrease the total weight of the structure being bonded, while also helping reduce cost. Its excellent sealing properties will eliminate water trapping, and its high flexibility will allow the bonded structures to absorb shocks and impact. This helps the structures remain strong and durable for as long as is required. To demonstrate the performance of PRO-515, we put it to the test in the lab. The complete testing process put PRO-515 through its paces, but we focused on three main characteristics: strength, flexibility and grab. To give a comparison, we ran the test along a best-selling construction adhesive in the market, the Wilkool Adhesive X. The strength test is simple. It demonstrates how much force per square inch the adhesive can withstand. The flexibility test indicates how much the adhesive can deform or stretch before breaking. And the grab test indicates how much weight the adhesive can hold straight away. Adhesive X recorded a tensile strength of 115 pounds per square inch, which is very low. The results for PRO-515 were fascinating. It achieved a tensile strength of 350 psi, which is the equivalent of holding a basketball hoop, and Donovan Mitchell, or LeBron James, all from 1 square inch. For flexibility, the elongation test of Adhesive X gave a score of 300%, while PRO-515 achieved a score above 1000%, which places it among the best products in the market. For the grab test, there is no record for Adhesive X, as it failed to hold the device at all, while the results for PRO-515 were again some of the best among other products in the market. It only moved 5/64 of an inch. It was clear that other products in the market are often excellent in one area, sometimes 2 areas, but none are excellent in all 3 areas. PRO-515 had excellent strength, flexibility and grab properties. And this is the most significant competitive advantage of PRO-515. Flexibility is equally, if not more, important than strength in an adhesive. If there is lots of continual vibrations and movement, a strong and stiff adhesive will fail. So let's see how PRO-515 behaves in real-world conditions. We used it for a series of applications on various substrates, and to have an element of comparison, we also applied Adhesive X. In order to test the strength of the adhesives, we've glued metal pegs on a steel sheet and pulled them using a pull tester machine. To test the flexibility, we checked how the adhesive would withstand impact by hammering the pegs. For the grab test, we glued a series of concrete bricks together and held the brick at the top. During the strength pull test, Adhesive X wasn't able to register on the pull tester before it failed, eventually ripping after a few seconds. PRO-515 was able to achieve a score of 1 kilonewton on the machine, which is the equivalent of 2,200 pounds of force pulling from this small peg. One blow with the hammer showed the flexibility test would provide similar results. The peg bonded with Adhesive X came loose after 1 hit. Now this test displayed the true benefit of PRO-515's combined strength and flexibility. Repeated blows with the hammer caused the steel peg to bend under the force. 5 hard hits were required to weaken the bond before the adhesive failed and the peg came loose. With the grab test, Adhesive X was able to hold one brick comfortably under its initial strength. This test demonstrated that despite the lab test, Adhesive X still had grab capabilities that could hold the weight of one brick. PRO-515 comfortably held 3 bricks with the same amount of adhesive and failed when the 4th brick was added. If more was needed to demonstrate PRO-515's strength, flexibility and grab, we would tell you about the way it's been used at the SpaceX launch pad. Every time a rocket lifts off from Space Launch Complex 40 in Cape Canaveral, Florida, the offices built next to the launch pad would see their drywall releasing due to vibrations. Mechanical fasteners were replaced with an extremely popular adhesive, but it dried hard and brittle, failing to withstand the rocket launches. So, the contractor decided to test PRO-515. Thanks to the combined strength and flexibility of PRO-515, the drywall is able to absorb the shock of every launch and remain in place while bursting engines propel SpaceX rockets and satellites into space. Play the right card. Bet on Roman PRO-515 Ultra, the multi-use construction adhesive.